2026 is the year I'm going to get the strongest and fittest I've ever been. If you don't know who I am, I'm Chris. I'm from Leeds. I'm a dad of two. I'm married. I run my own coaching business and I help my missus with her business a little bit as well. This year, I want to get the strongest and fittest I've ever been. And I'm going to document it because I know for me, it's going to keep me accountable to really push myself. Over the last few years, I've had a few niggling injuries. Back in August of 2025, I broke my rib and I broke my toe. That, and then taking my daughter to soft play and not being able to sit down for longer than a minute without some kind of ache and pain in my back, my knee, or my hips, has made me understand that I really need to work on my mobility. But I want to get stronger. I want to be injury free. I want to be pain free. I'm 36 now, 37 this year. Going into my 40s and 50s and 60s, I want to be fit. I want to be strong. And I want to feel great. I don't want to have lower back pain, hips tight, knee pain, all these niggles. So I've been trying to look after myself these last few months. Do some rehab stuff on my shoulder, rehab stuff on my knee. And now I'm training for the first time in a few years without any pain in my shoulder, without any pain in my knee. And I'm feeling great. And that's why I've now set this challenge to get the strongest I've ever been. So previously, my 1 rep max on my bench was 100 kilograms. Now I tested this a few weeks ago and I've done 100 kg for 3 reps. So this year I want to get 120, which I do think is possible. That's probably the easiest one to progress with. My squat's never been that strong. I did 160 about 6 or 7 years ago, but if you look at this video, depth's not amazing. But it's good to have 160 on my back because I know that I can do it. I want to set my challenge at 200, which I do think is wild, because right now I tested it last week and I do think I was playing on the air of caution, but I hit 120 kilograms for 3 reps. And looking at the video, I probably had a few more in me, to be fair. But I had no knee pain, it felt good, it went smooth, so I'm kind of happy with that. And it's the same with my deadlift actually. I've just literally left the gym, I'm outside the gym right now. I train at a CrossFit gym, but I don't do CrossFit. And I've done my deadlift. Previously, my highest deadlift was about 2 years ago, and that was 205 kg. I was super happy and proud with that. But I want to get 240. That's the goal for the deadlift, which I do think with, again, training, calculated training, good programming, I'll be able to get 240 by the end of this year. I think the squat is going to be the hardest one to get, 200 kilograms. But we're here to push ourselves. That's what I want to document this journey for, to keep me accountable, but to guide as well. Hopefully you guys follow this and you're guiding it through it, and you can follow this journey and take some inspiration from it, take some tips and tricks from it, look at my programming, look at my nutrition, look how I'm managing all the other things in life, like lack of sleep with 2 young kids, running a business, the stresses and overwhelm and just constantly on your mind. I don't know, this year, 2025 was probably the most difficult year I've had in terms of business. Just constantly switched on, never been able to switch off, just the most overwhelmed I've ever felt. And I don't know if it's because I've started to help my missus with hers as well, but yeah, just and my anxieties have started to rise again, so that's something I need to work on this year. Anyways, fitness and health and strength. So those are the goals: deadlift 240, squat 200, bench 120. Like I said, I've just tested those over the last 3 weeks of a 3 rep max, so it's time to build on those. Fitness wise, like I say, I train at a CrossFit gym. Fitness has never been that important. I've always been relatively fit. I've run a marathon. So I know in my heart of heart, I'm not in a bad position, but I do want to be a lot fitter. But I don't want to put too much pressure on that. So like I've said with the strength training, I'm putting an actual program together and putting an actual routine together over the next 12 months. But with the fitness side of things, all I've been doing over the last 2 months, since breaking my rib and breaking my toe and getting back into the gym and the routines, I had to have 6 weeks off. I've just been setting myself 30 minutes twice a week. That's it. No pressure of what I needed to do. Just whatever I fancy. As long as it's getting my heart rate up, as long as it's testing me, as long as it's pushing me, that's all that I'm bothered about right now, because I know in my heart of hearts, as long as I'm doing that, my fitness is going to be at an okay level. Don't get me wrong, in 3 months' time, 6 months' time, I might want to challenge that. I might want to go, okay, what's my 5K run? What's my 1K run? What's a certain, maybe get one of the lads in the CrossFit gym to put a workout together and test what that looks like, and then test it further down the line, and maybe put some more things in place that are more specific, like obviously with the strength training. But right now, just me doing 2 30-minute sessions a week, whatever that may look like. It might be a circuit, an AMRAP, whatever. That's all I need to focus on. It's going to really help with the fitness side of things and recovery when I'm strength training as well. So that's why I wanted to put those 2 in place. So this is my journey. Hopefully you resonate with this, maybe you might find this inspiring. I just want you to follow the journey. That's what I'm going to do, and main reason I'm just documenting this for my accountability. Obviously I want to see my progression, it's good to look back on it, but main thing is so I show up. So I need to film these videos, I need to make sure I'm setting myself a target for the videos, stick into that, and that's going to help with the training, and then so on and so on and so on. So if you're liking this, like, subscribe, comment what are your goals for 2026 in terms of your health and your fitness, maybe even other goals, you know, get it out there in the world. Catch you on the next video.